Dumas, 1934 to 1968, did not die by a spaceship or flying saucer or outer space at all, but was shot down at 33 by a New York City transit policeman, will be shot down May 23rd, coming home in just 6 days, by a New York City transit policeman, in the subway station, singing and thinking of a poem. What he's about to eat will be, was, is, right now. Shot down, happening yesterday, happened tomorrow, will happen now, under the ground and above the ground, at Lenox and 125th in Harlem, Tennessee, Memphis, New York, Watts, Queens. 115 Wheeler Avenue, San Quentin, above which sky swings down a giant rope, says, climb me into heaven or follow me home. And Henry, and Amadou, and Malcolm, and King, and the night hangs over the men and their faces. And the night grows thick above the streets, I swear, it is more blue, more black tonight, with the men going up there, bring the children out to see who their uncles are. Let's see.
Yeah! Three things that struck us. Right here and then right here. If it's the same folks, we'll go with the same folks. Go ahead.
Why did you, I'm so confused.
Well, no, let's not ask questions. Just what struck you? What did you see that struck you? And I use the word strike because strike's neutral. It can be positive, negative, or otherwise, right? But like something that you noticed for whatever reason. Maybe because you questioned. Did you have one? Yeah.
I have one.
What struck you about the poem or the performance?
For the performance, one thing that struck me was that I always forget her name.
That's okay. The reader.
All right. So one of them was posing, like they were pointing their gun, right? But they were leaning forward. So that kind of gave me a sense that like that person was being more like savage, or like really enforcing the rule.
Yeah.
But the other one was just all the way back here.
Yeah. More defensive.
Yeah.
One was aggressive. One was defensive. Yeah. Absolutely. Yes.
There was a level of two things. One was just there was a level of symmetry in the tableau that I found quite aesthetically pleasing.
Okay.
And the other was in the poem, the usage of past, present, and future tense to kind of say this is a pattern we've established that we are perpetuating and that will continue, and it doesn't matter who precisely you're talking about, where it happened. Like, this is happening everywhere, and it's happening all the damn time.
That's right. So even though she's writing about Henry Dumas, who was killed in New York City subways in 1968 or something like that, she says that he was killed, and she also says that he will be killed, right? Because Henry Dumas is now representing this trauma that's being repeated, right? One more. Yes, your hands up.
In the scene, I kind of saw the symbolism of symmetry, because the main character was in the very middle. Okay. The police officers were more like to the side.
The periphery.
Yeah, and the people on the very edge were the passengers or just the people walking by the train.
Yeah.
Which kind of portrays the poem.
Yeah, spectators.
Yeah.
Yeah, they crafted it really well, right? It's all there. The whole image was there. Really, really wonderful. Oh, does someone from the audience want to say, from the actors want to say something?
Yeah, a really quick comment. I was not supposed to be a police. I was supposed to be an angel, like giving the hand.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Like, when we create a work of art, right, especially visual artists, you're not there to tell the audience what to see, right? Someone's going to one day say, I want to pay you money. I want to hang your art on a wall, right? And it's going to be halfway across the world. You're not going to be there. And the people that come up to the exhibition, they're going to see the work, and you're not going to be there to be like, well, what I was trying to do was... Now, sometimes they might invite you for a talk back. Then you can talk about it, right? But you're not going to be able to follow, right? So I think that's... And for me, that's part of the beauty of art. You create something, and you're trying to communicate something, but what a viewer walks away with might be something different than what you intended, right? And maybe it'll add a new layer, or maybe you're like, nah, that was just what I was trying it on, right? Good job, everyone. Let's give them one more round of applause. And group number one. Let's give it up for group number one. Yeah.
Perfect Form by Kamilah Scott must have been a track athlete before serving his country, having children. His knees were high, elbows bent at 90 degrees as his arms pumped close to his sides, back straight and head up, as each foot landed in front of the other. Too much majesty in his last strides. So much depends on instinct, ingrained legacies in American pastimes. Relays where everyone on the team wins remain a dream. Olympic arrogance, black men chase for sport. Heat after heat of long-standing, savage races that always finish the same way. My guess is Walter Scott ran distances and sprinted, whatever his life events required. Years of training and technique are not forgotten, even at 50. Even after being tased out of his right mind, even in peril, the body remembers what it has been taught, keeping perfect form during his final dash.
Yeah. Three things that struck us. Yes. Yeah, that was cool, right? That was cool because she's writing about him having been a track star. There was another hand here, right? Yeah.
I love how the actors are so expressive and how it's posed in such a way that you understand what's going on already.
Yeah.
Before even hearing the poem, you understand there's a sense of this discrimination is happening.
Yeah, yeah, and they committed to it. They really did. Like they were really committed to the scene, right? Yes. Last one.
His the speakers, his past struggles didn't stop him or serve as an obstacle. They pushed him forward and he was sprinting.
Yeah, it's great. Y'all did a great job. So we're gonna talk a little bit more, but let's give them one last round of applause. So I'm sure you notice that each of these poems are speaking of and about a particular black person who was killed by police brutality, right? Did anyone not notice that all 4 poems were doing the same thing? So we had Walter Scott, we had Henry Dumas, Eric Garner, and then the first one, Alternating for Black Boys, doesn't really speak to anyone in particular, but is kind of taking the lens back and looking at the whole situation and creating these alternate names. What each one of these poems is doing that's so crucial, though, is they're creating a counter-narrative, which is what the writing lesson is going to be all about. So, anybody know what a narrative is? What is narrative? What's narrative? Learned in high school, right? I learned in middle school, I think. Narrative, yeah.
A narrative is a story.
Story, that's it. A story, right? So if a narrative is a story, what do you think?